Hey guys, it's Kaylee. Welcome back to my channel, and today is going to be my primer declutter, and I think I'm also going to do my powders and setting sprays in this, just seeing how long this might take me. I might do those separately, but we're just going to start with my primers and see where we go from there. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below, and let's get into it. So for my primers, I have them in two different bins. This is all of like my moisturizing bases and probably like Lumi bases, and these are like my smoothing and pore filling ones. So this one's definitely like I love my like hydrating and like Lumi primers just because I have dry skin. So I know that these ones are probably going to be a bit harder, so I'm going to start over here. First thing, I have this Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, and I do really like this. As you can see, like I'm kind of down to here on it, so I do really like it, and I am not planning on getting rid of it. My Holy Grail primer is this Too Faced Hangover RX. This is my second one of these, and I'm actually starting to get low on it. So I'm probably going to need another one here soon, but I absolutely love this, and will never declutter this. Now let's go through, like, let's do the oils I have, because I have a few oils. Let's pull out the oils I have. I count this as an oil. Alright, let's do these ones. So, most of these I do really like. My favorite is the Physicians Formula Bright Booster. I absolutely love this. It sinks in the skin, but still like gives it a nice hydrating, so absolutely love that one. The Milani Prep and Brighten Rose one, Rose Oil Facial Oil. I really like this. I haven't tried it too much, so I definitely want to give it a few more tries. But so far, I do really like it. So I'm going to keep that one. The NYX Hydra Touch. This is definitely like a dupe for the Smashbox Primer Oil, so I'm going to keep that one. And then these two. This one, it's not an oil, but this is the NYX Honey Do Me Up. This one, I thought this would be like a dupe for the, what is it, Guerlain Gold Primer, I think it is. But it ends up feeling weird on my skin. I don't feel like it moisturizes, and I don't know, I don't really gravitate towards this at all either, so I think I'm going to declutter that one. Then I have this mini of the Farsali Unicorn Essence. I pretty much got this just for the hype of it. It definitely has, it's those pink, unicorn drops. This isn't bad per se, I just don't notice, I really don't notice too much of a difference with this. If I want like a glowy primer, I have other ones I like. It doesn't do too much for moisturizing either, so it's just kind of like weird. Doesn't do too much. So I think I'm going to declutter it. I only got a mini, thank God, because I didn't want to buy full size because the full size is expensive. So I'm glad I only got the mini, but I still don't think it's really worth it. So I'm going to declutter it. Alright, these are the rest. So I have two Wet n Wild ones actually. I don't think they still sell this anymore. If they do, I've not seen it. But it's the Photo Focus face primer. I think they got rid of this one and like came out with two new ones, one matte and one dewy, which is this one. I absolutely love this one. This one's like a nice like glowy one. Just watch it. It's just like a beautiful kind of like glowy, kind of similar to like the Becca Backlight primer. So I really like this one, so I'm going to be keeping this one. But this one wasn't bad. It's just kind of like a nice like lotion-y kind of primer. It like hydrates a little bit. But I think I like that other one way more. And like I said, they don't really sell this one anymore, at least not that I've seen. So I'm going to declutter this one. Next, I have this L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. This is fairly new to me, but I absolutely love it. This one and the Wet n Wild one are the only actual like true like highlighty underneath foundation glowy primers I have. I absolutely love both of these. They're different like tones, so that's why I kind of want to keep both of them. This one's more bronzy and this one's more champagne-y, so I'm going to keep both of them. This is the e.l.f. Lock-It or Lock-On Face Primer. It's supposed to help like the longevity of your makeup, which I definitely like could agree with, but I can't ever give it a full like actual test because this is like flat out like, look at this. Like if I even get it to come out. Oops. Oh, there it's starting to come out. It's just like look how thick that is. it's just like, I can't even like smear it on. It's just like glue. It's so sticky, and it just like, it doesn't blend in with the skin like at all. It's so sticky. Like you can see. That's just, it's ridiculously, and I can't, like I said, I can't get it to even blend onto the skin to make it work. And so I'm just going to declutter this. This was an absolute fail. Next I have this. This is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Coconut Water Primer Stick. This is just like one of those like cooling primer sticks. I don't know, like this one, I haven't tried any others, but this one in particular, it doesn't really hydrate that well. It's not that cooling. So I don't like this one. Maybe like the Milk one or the Elf one are better, but this one is just not that good. So I'm going to declutter this one. Next I have this Flower Beauty In Your Prime Hydrating Primer. They have a few primers. This is the only one I've tried from it. And I got the hydrating one just because I thought I would really like it. But I actually don't. Like, it comes out, it's more just like a lotion. And I don't find it to be like all that hydrating. I definitely have some other ones that do a way better job. So I think I'm going to declutter this. Because like I said, I don't reach for it. It doesn't do that great of a job at hydrating. So I'm just going to declutter it. This though, this is the Physicians Formula Vitamin C Brightening Facial Oil Stick. I love this. First off, it smells so good. It's vitamin C, so I guess, I mean, you could use this like as a skincare. I've used it both ways as like a primer and a skincare, but it's, so it's an oil, but it's an oil stick, and you can't see it, but it feels so nice and good, and it's, I guess because maybe it's an oil in a stick form, it's not like too greasy on your face, and it does kind of sink in, but it feels so good, and I absolutely love this. And it smells like super good. Like, I love the smell of it. Last thing for my hydrating ones, I have this Quick Fix Urban Decay. This is their Hydra Charge Complexion Prep Priming Spray. I tried to like just use it. Like, I don't think this is that good at all, and I wanted to just use it up, just to use up, but I can't. I don't know. I don't find a difference. There's not that much left in it, so I'm just giving up on this and decluttering it. All of my like smoothing and pore filling ones. So right off the top, I have this Origins. This is their like Willow Herb Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer. This doesn't do anything. I thought I would like it because it's like supposed to be kind of cooling and hydrating, but it's pore filling at the same time. It comes out like this mousse. And I will say it is really cooling. And I thought I would get some use out of it in the summer. And I kept pulling it into my everyday makeup drawer. But it doesn't, once after that cooling feeling goes away, you're left with like no other priming factors. So it's like, if I just wanted cooling, like I would go get ice or ice water and put that on my face if I wanted cooling effect. But I just don't think this is worth it. And it smells kind of weird. I don't like the smell of it. So I'm just going to declutter it. This is the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. This is definitely one of my favorite smoothing primers. You can see I've used a decent amount of it. It comes out like kind of, like very like fluffy, like kind of almost like a mousse. And you can see like a little bit goes a long way. So this is definitely like my favorite for smoothing. So I'm definitely going to keep that one. Next I have, this is another e.l.f. primer. It doesn't have the name on it, but it's from their Beautifully Bare line. This is supposed to be kind of like mattifying. And this is another one of those primers that I don't find that it really does anything. It comes out kind of like a lotion, like a white, and it just kind of like goes away. So I'm like, what's the point? It doesn't smooth, it doesn't pore fill, it doesn't hydrate, it's just kind of like nothing. So I'm going to be decluttering that one. An e.l.f. one I do like, this is their Poreless Face Primer. I find it's pretty similar to the Urban Decay one actually. I do really like it, so I'm going to keep this, especially because I want to do a full face of e.l.f. soon, so this would be nice to have in there. So I am going to keep this one. I have the Tatcha Silk Canvas. This is another one that's like really similar. I don't think this was worth the money, but I did buy it. So I do want to keep it and get some use out of it. It does feel really nice on the skin, I will say that. and it does kind of smooth out my pores a little bit, so I think I'm gonna keep it. I did spend the heavy price. I think it's like $58, and I did buy it with my own money. So I'm not ready to declutter it yet. Even though I don't think it's worth the money, I'm still gonna keep it. This is the NYX Angel Veil. This is similar to a lot of those I just talked about, like the Urban Decay and the Tatcha Silk Canvas. And I liked it when I got it, but I just don't reach for it anymore. And this is I think one of my first primers ever, honestly. So it's pretty old. It's like at least 3 years old at this point. And it's really nice, but like I said, I just don't grab it anymore. There's definitely other ones I grab over it. So I think I'm just going to declutter it. And then kind of last for smoothing, and then those are all pore filling, is the Catrice Prime and Fine Smoothing Primer. This is another one that's like, just kind of like all of these ones that I kept. It's really similar. This one, I think I'm going to declutter out of my collection, but I think I'm going to move it into my kit because it's in a pot. Like, I just think I would get a lot of use out of it on clients. So decluttering out of my collection, but it's not going to like anywhere else other than it's still going to be staying with me. But it's just, I don't need it because I do have so many others that do the exact same thing. So for that reason, like I said, I'm going to be decluttering it, if that makes sense. Alright, and then I have all these blurring ones. So I have the Milk Makeup Blur Stick, I have the Cover FX Blurring Primer, I have this little mini of the Benefit Professional, and I have this little guy from Makeup Forever. This is our Step 1 Smoothing Primer. And these are all more like actual blurring ones, like pore filling ones. They all have that like tan color that come out and like actually like truly blur. These are ones that I only apply on like my nose, really. That's the only area. This one I am almost out of, so I am going to keep. And like I said, these three are pretty much all the same. So this I got in a BoxyCharm, and I like all these. Like I said, they do all the same thing. I definitely want to use this up, just because I'm almost gone. And then I think I'm going to keep my Cover FX one, just so I have another one like that. So I'm going to keep those, hopefully use up the Makeup Forever one. This little guy, though, is unopened, so I'm going to give that to a friend or family, because it's just a little mini and it's unopened. And then I think I'm going to keep my Milk Makeup Blur Stick. I don't know, I just like it. It's good. It's nothing like too special, but I do like it, and it's like kind of in a different form than the squeezy tube ones. So I think I'm going to keep it. And that's it for my primers. My setting sprays, let's do those real quick. Those are going to be like really easy. There's really only, I love my Morphe one. This one, the Maybelline Master Fix, is really good for like long wearing. Actually, I think I'm going to declutter this one. I just don't reach for anymore. It's really good for long wearing, but that's just not what I reach for anymore. I normally reach for something that's going to melt the product into my face or make my skin look even dewier. So I think I am going to declutter it. I might put this in my kit though, just because like on clients, usually it's kind of like bridal makeup, so I might put this in there. But I'm going to declutter out of my collection. I love, these are all like dewy ones. I love the NYX Dewy, the Maybelline Dewy, the Tatcha. It's okay, but I just got a little mini. It's okay, but I did spend my money on it, so I'm going to keep it. I also really like the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. This, I really like, it's the Pixie Glow Mist. I like it for like under my skin as well as setting. This I got in my last BoxyCharm. I just don't really like the spray isn't that good. I don't see that it does much, and I love all these way more, so I'm going to declare that as well. So that's it for setting sprays. And then we'll do my powders real quick as well. So these are my powders. First off, my favorite loose setting powder is the Cover FX powder, so I'm going to be keeping that one. I only have two others. It's the NYC Smooth Skin Powder and the Coty Airspun. I do like the Coty Airspun. Both of these I like to use for a really long time. This one I find it's just like too powdery for me now. And this one, it gave me like serious flashback, and I just don't trust it anymore. So, plus I do like the Cover FX a little bit more, and I don't reach for a loose setting powder on an everyday basis, so I think I really only need to keep one. So I'm going to clutter both of those. And these are all my NYX HD, my NYX HD finishing powder in Banana. As you can see, like, this is almost gone and I have a backup of it. This is like my 4th or 5th one. So definitely keeping that. These ones, this is the Maybelline Better Skin one. I think I tried this and it's not a bad shade for me, but I don't know. It's just I don't reach for powder foundations. And when I do, I really like this one because it's nice and light. It's from the e.l.f. Beauty Bare line. So let me keep this one. This one, I might pass on to my mom. So yeah, I'll pass that one on to my mom. It's not bad, I just don't reach for it. And this is the Milani Prep and Set and Glow Illuminating one. I like this just for kind of a finishing touch, just as a little extra if I would just want to kind of like, if I want to look a little bit extra glowy and my dust is all over my face. For a while I was using as a setting under eye setting powder, and I don't like that at all. So now I steer clear away from my under eye with this, just because it made my under eyes like age like by 10 years. Like, it looks so old and creepy. Like, maybe with some other products I was using, but I don't like using it like that anymore. But I do like kind of lightly dusting this all over the face, similar to like the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Ambient Lining Powder, sorry. So we keep that one. So this is all I decided to keep. I definitely still have like a good amount of everything. I know I didn't get rid of too much, but I definitely I'm a lot happier with what I'm keeping. I look at everything and I definitely like everything. So I think I still did pretty good, and I'm happy with what I'm keeping. And this is all of what I'm getting rid of. So it's still a decent amount of stuff that's making it out of my collection. So super happy with this declutter, and be sure to stay tuned for my other declutters and go and watch the other ones I've done so far. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.